Hey guys, welcome to NSS Sports. This is the NSS reactions to the Bucks beating the Lakers. Close game. The Bucks win 111 to 104. Great. It was actually a great win for the Bucks, who are trying to establish themselves in the East as a top team, and this win definitely helps them out. And if this is like much of an NBA Finals matchup that we want, it's not necessarily satisfying. I was pretty hyped for this game, and after watching it, I'm not very satisfied at all. To me, the game runs down to, I was rooting for the Lakers. I just thought the Lakers bench and the Lakers role players who actually show up to play, they didn't. The Lakers bench only had 4 points. So that should tell you plenty enough. Dwight Howard made a shot, and Caruso made some, and not even Caruso, it was Rondo. He made a shot. Like, your role players didn't show up. Now, on the other side of the table, the Bucks, George Hill had a great game. He had 21 points. He played 27 minutes, which is great for Hill, who we know what he can do already, settling for a bench role for a number of years now, and also as a starter, which I'm surprised why they didn't start Hill over Vincenzo with Bledsoe not playing, but hey, it works out. They got the win. 21 points from George Hill has been great. He's a great point guard ever since his San Antonio days when he was back in Utah. And we're going to ignore the simple fact that he was also one of the guys that missed some very important free throws when he was back with the Cavaliers. But we just don't really talk about that. We just talk about J.R. Smith missing the shot. So, the Bucks get the win versus the Lakers. Very important game for the Bucks. Like I said, they're trying to establish themselves in the East and being not just the East, but also being the #1 team in the NBA. And every game counts, whether you're playing the East or the West, when you're trying to be the #1. And right now, the Bucks are the clear #1. There's no competition right now. The Lakers. So, to me, what summarizes the game for the Lakers is the simple fact that Giannis went out in the fourth quarter with about 6-7 minutes left. He went and sat down to the bench, and the Lakers, that was their shot. I mean, their best player just went out, and LeBron James just go out there and turns the ball over. They missed some easy shots. They made an easy shot, missed some easy shots. They just couldn't get going whatsoever. What can you expect if your team cannot get going? Anthony Davis he had 36 points. LeBron James had 21. And Danny Green also had 21, 7 for 12. He made all threes. Those are he's expected to do. At the same time, one of the big things about it is that LeBron was -14. But I think it has to do mostly with the simple fact that the bench absolutely did nothing. They did nothing positive whatsoever. I mean, when your bench scores 4 points, you're not going to win a game. It's really, unless you play a 6-7 minute rotation, you're not going to win a game. This is the first time this season the Lakers have also lost 2 straight games, which it doesn't say a lot. It's super early in the season. The Lakers are still trying to get out without it, and you can also have the simple fact that Kuzma wasn't there either, and throw that into the pile of things that could be affected. At the same time, the Bucks didn't have Bledsoe. Speaking of Bledsoe, Chris Middleton did, to me, close to nothing in this game. For the money that he's being paid, going out there scoring 15 points, going 5 for 10. I mean, I just feel like you're not, what are you doing, man? I get it. You're out there, you're showing up to play, but you need to do more, because George Hill is not going to be able to drop 21 points every night when you guys need it. All I'm saying for the Bucks. The Bucks are a good team. They play hard. I like the Bucks. Their bench reduction really surprised me this game. And yeah, it was really George Hill, really was just fully and entirely taking over for the bench and fulfilling that bench role. I mean, yes, Giannis had 34. At the same time, he also had 5 fouls, which means that he was kind of limited. George Hill was there to step into the game and do everything he could to get the win. It was a great win by the Bucks. It was a lot to learn by the Lakers, and you win some, you lose some. It will be a tough loss by the Lakers. I think, in my opinion, the game was a lot closer than even what the scoreboard showed. The Bucks did have a pretty dominant lead, but at the same time, we all know the Lakers and LeBron James and also Anthony Davis, they're a fourth quarter team. They're not going to have a lead. Most games that they win, they make a fourth quarter comeback. They come back in the last couple minutes of the game. They stun you. That's really where they make their money at. the Bucks, they were, come on, man, like a couple shots, a couple turnovers, a couple possessions away, and things would have gone very, very differently. All right, guys, so this has been your nonsense report, your daily Lakers stuff, or the Lakers nonsense. Like I said, Bucks beat the Lakers. And yeah, hey man, that's my reaction to it. Let me you guys know what you guys think about the game. Like I said, the game was a lot closer than what it should have. It was a lot closer. If you watch the game, you understand what I'm saying. The game was a lot closer. We're talking about like 1-2 possessions. It was the Bucks were not really, they were capitalizing on what they should, which is turnovers, but they weren't like, it wasn't like a dominant win, but it was still a win. A win's still a win, and that works out for the Bucks. All right, guys, this has been your boy Francis. I'm Francis E. Follow me on the gram. Check out the Twitter, Francis Talks Nonsense. NonsenseSports.com, the website. Shout out to the boy LaJuan, making it big on YouTube. The boy Aaron and Chef, to your favorite YouTubers. Shout out to the beautiful lady Tessie V, who her team Lakers took an L tonight, and I guess I will not be cheering for the Lakers next time they play, but they're probably going to win anyways. All right, guys. You guys have a good night. Remember, like, comment, and subscribe. Let's talk some nonsense.